Hello everybody and welcome to today's premium review. This is something we put on every Wednesday for Access Now publishers. Normally premium reviews are reserved for our premium publishers. What premium reviews are is normally a one-to-one experience where you get to speak to a publisher success manager and ask any questions that you would like about your website, about the wider publishing space, and then just about publishing in general as well. So through this format of a group premium review, we're looking to bring together a similar experience, but obviously as a group rather than as individuals. Please do in the comments section put any questions that you have, and I'll look out for them and answer them. Do bear with me today. Apologies, I'm just on a single screen, and so it's a little bit more challenging for me to be able to see the questions and then also go backwards and forwards between the different screens. So thank you for your understanding with that. Okay, so Slow has said, hi, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. I hope you're well too. I have a question. Is it common for publishers to have more than $1,000 EPMV? I've seen a few bloggers earn that kind of EPMV. No, it's not common for publishers to earn that level of EPMV. When we see that, what is likely to have happened is a couple of different things. So either there's been an incredibly low amount of traffic coming to the site on that particular day, and so the EPMV levels have been skewed slightly because of that low level of traffic, but they've earned a good revenue from those particular visits. Or what it could be is that those publishers have got Humix switched on through the engage and the share settings. So I'll just show you that now. So with Humix, if we go to this, and if you go to channel, there's 3 different sides to Humix. There's putting your own videos that you've created onto your own website. And then there's the grow and engage side. So just by clicking on this button and this button, what happens is any videos that you've got actually on your site can then be shared as part of the Zoic network. And so other publishers, through the engage part of Humix, can then put your videos onto their site. This means that obviously you're not getting any traffic coming through your data, if you like, but you are earning revenue by through these videos being on someone else's site. You get 50% of the revenue, and so do they. And similarly, if you're using the engage aspect to Humix, you get 50% of the revenue through having those videos on your site, and also so does the publisher that created them. So what could be happening with those high EPMVs is through that they're earning revenue through those Humix videos, but aren't actually getting the traffic. So that's why the EPMV is higher, but it's not very common at all. I think I've maybe seen that once or twice, like on one day or 2 days of a publisher having that, and it's normally a combination of different things rather than a typical EPMV. So Make Money with Jay has said, hi, how do you message on the community? As when I press the chat, I can't input any text. That's really really unusual, Make Money. I'm not sure what's happening there. I do spend time in the community and have seen messages coming through. What I'll do, Make Money, is I'll put my email address into the comments box here. Bear with me. I can't multitask and type and talk at the same time. Bear with me. So that's just coming through into the chat function now. If you can send me a email from your Ezoic registered email address, what I can do is I can take a look just to see if there's anything that's happening on your site that could be preventing you from uh, putting a message into the community. That there really shouldn't, but just so I can check that for you. And then what I'll do is I'll create a little video for you which will talk you through which buttons to press and kind of where to go. If when you see that, if you follow the same instructions and you're finding that something's going wrong and you're not able to put a message on the community, if you can send me a little video message back showing me the steps that you're taking, that really helps me to kind of understand what's happening. I can then send that to our tech team, and once we can see what's happening on the site, that really helps us to troubleshoot it and find a solution for you. So thank you for bearing with us. Make Money with Jay. We'll do what we can to get that resolved as quickly as possible for you. Nahom, hi Nahom, it's lovely to see you again on these sessions. Welcome. Nahom has said, hello, I'm happy to be in your live videos. It helps a lot. Oh, I'm so pleased that it's beneficial. My question is, I'm having difficulty making Humix video placeholders. No problem, Nahom. I know there is a couple of publishers who are finding the Humix video placeholders just a little challenging to put on their site. We are looking at ways to make that easier for you so that it is easier to be able to get those video placeholders put on your website. What I'd recommend doing, Nahom, is if you can drop me a little email, just very short, just to remind me so that I've got that on my to-do list. Again, I can take a look at that, put a little video together for you, or add those video placeholders into your site, and we can get that resolved for you. What I'd also recommend doing, Nahom, is just while you're on your dashboard, if you go to your Humix channel, this one here, make sure you've got the Grow Share videos switched on and the Engage videos switched on. With these, you don't need to have any placeholders created. The system will, as soon as those buttons are switched on, they'll automatically share those videos with the rest of the Humix network. And with the Engage videos, they'll share those onto your site as well through AI video placeholders. Do bear with the system though. I say straight away, it does take a couple of hours for our system to recognise that those buttons are switched on. So what I'd recommend doing is switching it on in the morning, kind of coming back later today, later this evening, early afternoon, and just check to see that they're all pulling through on your site. Make Money with Jay said, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. No problem at all. I'm really happy to help. Slow has said, do you allow new publishers with so much direct traffic, but this traffic is from actual visitors from my Etsy shop, which I refer them to my site for free planners? Yeah, sometimes, Slow. We do direct traffic, as you are saying in your question there, can be very real traffic, very real readers, and coming through from very real sources. So what I would recommend doing is, if you go to your Ezoic dashboard, click on add a site, and put the domain name in there and click save. That site then gets sent through to our platform quality team. They'll then take a look at your site and review it for you. If you find that they say that they aren't able to take the site on because of traffic, do let us know, either through, if you're a level 2 publisher, creating a ticket, or if you're Access Now a level 1 publisher, do come to us in the Ezoic community, and we can take a look at that at a more in-depth level. It doesn't necessarily mean we'll be able to approve your site onto Ezoic, because there's such a wide range of factors that goes into the decision of allowing sites onto Ezoic, but we can take detailed looks into data where there are situations like this where there is a lot of direct traffic, but there is a particular reason for that. Amazing Story Hub has said, "Hey Heather, I hope you're well." I am, thank you. I hope you are too, Amazing Story Hub. Happy New Month. Happy New Month to you as well. Yes, gosh, we're already in November, aren't we? So Amazing Story Hub has said, "Please, my new post doesn't reflect on my site homepage until I do a manual cache through the Ezoic Leap. How do I correct it?" Okay, so what's happening here, Amazing Story Hub, is it sounds like the CDN manager isn't set up. So what I would recommend doing is going to our support center. So you can access that by, if you go to your Ezoic dashboard, click on your levels button and then click on the support help center here. And then if you go into there and type in CDN manager, you'll then come up with an article that you can then put directly, follow those instructions to set up the CDN manager onto your website. And then that way, the CDN manager will automatically clear the cache every time you make the smallest change. So that will then mean that you don't then have to clear the cache manually, which I can understand is frustrating. It's an extra job, and as a publisher you're already busy enough and don't need that extra step in your day. So get that set up. If you're finding that that doesn't work, or if you do have any issues with that, either reach out to your representative if you're a level 2 or above, or if you're working with a one of our onboarding team at the moment, you can reach out to them directly. If you're an Access Now or a level 1 publisher, do reach out to us in the community. What I'll then be able to do is I can then send that document straight through to you on there, and then also I can just double check to see if there's anything else I can see that's going on that could be preventing that homepage from clearing. So Navitha has said, "I have reached all the level 2 requirements. Congratulations, well done. But it still shows I'm on level 1 on my Ezoic dashboard. How to upgrade to the next level?" Okay, so what happens when you upgrade to the next level? We, as a company, look at all sites between the 9th and the 11th of each month, and we look at the previous month. So between the 9th and the 11th of November, we'll look at your data for October for the complete month. And once you've achieved all those level 2 requirements, both on revenue and then also visits, you'll then be upgraded to the next level. If you find that after the 11th, so say it's the 12th, the 14th, and you're coming back into your site and still seeing that you haven't upgraded to the next level, do message us through the community, and we can then take a look at that for you, seeing what's happening, and then either get that resolved for you or explain why you haven't been upgraded and what the next steps are. Normally, everything should go through okay between the 9th and the 11th of the month, but I just want to make sure that you've got next steps just in case it doesn't go through okay. So Nahoma said, "Currently I'm not approved for monetization. I am able to reapply for Ezoic monetization after days. Should I be monetized to use Humix?" Yes, Humix is something that you need to have monetization approved for, because we're putting ads on your site through the videos. You do need to be approved for monetization to use Humix to Home. You can use our Leap tools, I believe, for a trial period without being monetized, but I think it is just a trial period of 2 weeks or 30 days before you then are required to be part of the monetization to continue to use them. So Slow has said, okay, thank you so much. That helps me clear out the confusion. I appreciate it. No problem at all. That's what we're here for on these sessions, to be able to support you and give you as instant answers as we can. We love to be able to spend time with you all and to be able to get the answers to the questions. We have a number of these sessions that take place once a fortnight. We have the office hours on Mondays at 12 p.m. on GMT time, and once a fortnight as well on Tuesdays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it's worth looking out for those. Again, they're similar to similar format to this. We just use different technology. So on those sessions, we use a Zoom account. There's a little message that will appear on your Ezoic dashboard on the days when those Zoom meetings take place, and you can sign up for them and then log on to the Zoom meeting to ask your questions. So if you do have any other questions today, feel free to put them in the comments box, and I'll take a look out for them and get them answered just as soon as I can. Thank you for bearing with me today. Apologies, I just have one screen, and so it makes it a little bit more challenging to see your questions and then talk you through the different aspects of Ezoic and show you the different screens. So thank you for bearing with me on that. What we'll do is just while we're waiting for any questions to come through, I'm going to head over to the AI video early access request form, and I'll take a copy of that. If you're an Access Now publisher, you have 5 free videos that you can sign up for as part of the Access Now program. Our team will create those videos for you, and you can then put those on your site directly and also use them through the grow and share functions as well. So I'll share that form in the chat, and then please do bookmark that and take a look at that later. It's worth getting that filled in. We're only got special access to these videos when the video team has a break in their schedule, if you like, when they've got room. So definitely worth taking advantage of it as soon as we can. So Slow has said, if I put a no index tag on some pages on my site, will Ezoic know what ads to show for that specific page? I'm not sure I understand the question, Slow, so bear with me. The no index tag shouldn't impact the types of ads that are put on the page. Those are done partly through the content that's on your site and the niche that you're in, but more importantly through the reader and what they visited in terms of websites before they've arrived on your website page. I hope that answers your question. If it doesn't, please let me know, and I can clarify that further. Hi, Natural Case. It's lovely to meet you. Hi, 1 Minute English. Lovely to meet you too. So 1 Minute English has said, was there supposed to be some announcement yesterday? Not that I'm aware of, 1 Minute English. I know that we've recently had Club 22 and then also Customer Week as well. From what I understand, the announcements were done as part of that. I'm not aware that there are any other announcements that have been meant to be coming out yesterday. If you are a level 2 publisher, what I would recommend doing is reaching out to us via a ticket or creating a comment in our community, and I can then double check that in case that's something that I've missed, and I can certainly let you know of any announcement that was meant to be coming out. Normally we put everything out on our blog. So if you aren't already signed up to the Ezoic blog, I'd recommend doing that, because we tend to put everything in announcements into the blog, or then also through our newsletters as well. So 1 Minute English, I hope that helps. Yeah, do let me know either through creating a ticket or coming to community if you'd like further information, and then I'd be happy to chase that up for you and see if there was anything that was meant to be coming out yesterday. Natural K's has said, do AI placeholders increase revenue? Yes, they do. And the reason why they increase revenue, Natural K's, is when you first set up your site with Ezoic, we ask you to set up the placeholders either using the Chrome extension or the WordPress plugin placeholders. And that then gives you a really good setup of placeholders on your site. What happens with the AI placeholders is every time your page loads, it will look for gaps where the ad placeholder would be Google AdSense compliant, and there is a gap where an ad placeholder could go. So the AI placeholders load at the same time as your page loads. That then gives the system more opportunities to place ads on your page and more variety as well. So it might be that if you're missing a placeholder, say halfway down your page, and the system thinks, well, actually, that's a really good place to place an ad. If that placeholder isn't there, but the AI placeholder is, then you're going to get revenue from that ad that you wouldn't have done if you didn't have the AI placeholder switched on. What's important to remember, though, is that with the AI placeholders, they're meant to be a stopgap. They're not meant to be the main placeholders on your website page. So still do set up your Ezoic website either with the Chrome extension ad placeholders, or if your WordPress plugin site, I would recommend using the WordPress plugin placeholders. They're really easy to do, and it gives you much more control over your placeholders as well. You can get really granular in terms of where they are on your website page, and can make sure that they avoid any tables or images or anything like that. 1 Minute English has said, thanks, that's okay. No worries, happy to help. Okay, so just while we're waiting for any more questions to come in, one thing that I would recommend doing is join our Ezoic Access Now Facebook page as well. On there, we've got the events. So on there, you can see of all the different events that you've got coming up with the Access Now team. So there's myself, obviously on the UK hours as your Publisher Success Manager, and then we've got Charlie, who's in the US hours, and Charlie's been doing some great work with the live sessions, and I know a lot of you go to those live sessions and get a lot from his sessions. So if you want to connect in with Charlie regularly, do make sure you come on to his Facebook page and register with that, or like the page, and you can see the different events that are coming up. We've also got different Q&A sessions coming up as well. So next Thursday, November the 10th, we've got a Q&A about Niche IQ. So that's where we do a walkthrough of the Niche IQ dashboard and answer any questions that you have specifically about that topic. And then one of our publishers requested for a session on direct ad orders. So we've got a Q&A on Wednesday, November the 23rd with Paul Round, who's our direct ad order specialist and also a VIP Publisher Success Manager. So I know a lot of our publishers are looking forward to that, to be able to learn from Paul on how you can use direct ad orders to increase your business. Natural Case has said, but if there are many placeholders, the revenue drops. Not that I'm aware of, Natural Case. That's not something that I've seen. We recommend that the placeholders, you have between 10 and 15 placeholders on average on your page. Obviously, some pages are shorter, so that you're not going to be able to get that many placeholders on the page. But I've never seen a correlation between number of placeholders and revenue drops. The only time that does happen, and obviously it's very extreme circumstances, is if somebody has set up their placeholders wrong or done a theme change and the placeholders no longer sit in the right position. They're overlapping content, things like that, because of the theme change. And that's the only time there's a correlation between sort of number of placeholders, if you like, and the revenue dropping. So Natural K said, some Ezoic blog post says if there is many placeholders, the revenue because the ad dilutes. I've not seen that blog post. If you've got access to it, if you can send it over to me, I'll pop it my email address in the chat function. Bear with me. So Natural K's, my email address is coming through there. If you can send your email from your Ezoic registered email address and send me a link to that blog post, I can take a look at that for you, see what's happening, and then either explain what's going on or go into more detail around that. The only information that I'm aware of around ads diluting revenue is when, if you've got, say, Google AdSense ads on your website page and Ezoic ads, that dilutes the revenue because the Ezoic system can't see the Google AdSense ad, and so it's like an unknown factor on the site. And so what we ask is that you wrap those ads in Ezoic code that then enables our system to be able to see the ads, and we can put an Ezoic ad within there. It's important to remember that Ezoic is a Google AdSense publishing provider, and when we say Ezoic ads, we mean Google AdSense ads and also all our other ad providers as well. No problem, Natural K's. You're very welcome. I'll look out for your email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can today. Okay, so what I'll do is I book an hour for these sessions, and I'll keep going for the full hour as long as there are questions coming in. But if there are no questions coming in, what I'll do is I will finish at 9:30, and then I can make sure I can get back to you quickly in terms of anybody who's sent emails over to me. So if you do have any questions that you would like to ask, please put them in the comments section there. I'll look out for them and get them answered as soon as I can. If you've got all your questions answered, that's fantastic. I look forward to seeing you next week. I run these sessions just about every Wednesday at 9 a.m. On the GMT time zone we're in now, and so yeah, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you've got as part of the sessions. One thing to let you know about as well is that we've got a new Twitter account set up. So we've got an Ezoic Access Now Twitter account. The handle is at Ezoic Access Now. So if you're somebody that enjoys using Twitter, do give us a follow on there. We're posting messages every day around top tips and topics, education, things that can help you grow your business. We're very conscious of how much you've got going on as a publisher, so we try and keep them as short as possible and as high impact as possible, so that you can get the most out of sort of the investment of your time, if you like, of reading the post and then getting the getting the action done. There's one post we put out just yesterday about native ad placeholders. By making sure you've got native ad placeholders on your website and the native ad switched on, you can earn up to 10% more revenue, which is always good. So Nahoma said, I have about 15 articles within 5 categories. It's an education site. Currently, I am posting past university exams I get locally and are not published on any website. Will I be accepted? Nahoma, it's very difficult for me to say because of the number of factors that the platform quality team look into. I know from previous experience with working on getting publishers' sites accepted to Google Ad Manager. With a site that just has 15 articles, what you might find is that even though you're accepted onto Ezoic, you might find that Google says that you've got a low level of content. We normally find that Google likes sites to have around 50 articles now before they'll be accepted onto the Google Ad Manager. What I would recommend doing though is add your site into the Ezoic platform. That then enables our platform quality team to take a look at it, and then that way you can know whether at the moment it's a site that the platform quality team would like to have on Ezoic. And if it isn't, then if you come to the Ezoic community and ask a question in there, we can perhaps give you some additional information or suggestions which can help you to improve the site content or the volume of content to be able to help you to pass on to the platform. Okay, so I hope that helps, Nahom. If anyone's got any more questions, do let me know. I'll stay online for another couple of minutes, and then if we've got no more questions coming in, I'll finish for today. Okay, Scientific Monk, thank you for your question. So to earn good, I think traffic is necessary. Any suggestions on improving traffic or any SEO tips? You're absolutely right, Scientific Monk. Having really good traffic is the key to building your revenue and your business long term. That obviously comes about from having really good content on your site and having a unique voice as well that enables your readers to come back and back again to your content. What I would recommend doing is going to our blog. So I'll pop the link to the blog in the chat, and then if you use the search function and search for SEO, we've got a wealth of ideas on there which can help you to learn more about SEO and then also to grow your business as well. What I would also recommend doing, Scientific Monk, is if you go to your site and click on Niche IQ, you've got a number of topics, a number of tools, in here which can help with your SEO. So topics helps you to write content, and it gives you topics that are currently got readers who are looking for content around that, and it gives you the difficulty level that your site is currently at. So obviously, if you're a smaller site, we're not going to give you content that only a bigger site could rank for, because obviously that's putting time into something that you're then not going to be able to see a return on your investment for a long time. So if you go into the topics once a week, they refresh once a week with the new topics for you, so you've always got fresh content ideas there for you. You literally can just click into that, be able to see them, pick a topic, write about it, and then get that published onto your site. And then we've got the on-page SEO, which is about using our tools to be able to understand how the title tags are working on your site, and then make adjustments from there. So you've got the right title tags to encourage readers to come onto your site, but also when they're on their site to stay on there as well. And then site health is a bit like a broken links checker, so that you can make sure that you've not got any errors happening on your website page. So I hope that helps, Scientific Monk. Do let us know how you get on with that. If you've got any more questions, do let us know. Natural K says, should I turn off mediation if it's not generating any earnings in AdSense? Does turning on mediation slow down website speed? So I would always recommend Natural K's to have mediation switched on, even if it's not generating any earnings right now. It doesn't mean that in future it won't generate earnings for you. I've seen sites that have gone for months and months without any AdSense revenue, and then all of a sudden they might for 2 weeks get $1 a day, and that's because of the traffic that they are getting to their site is what Google AdSense is looking for, and they have a campaign on and are willing to pay more to place ads in front of that particular traffic. So definitely worth keeping it on once you've got it set up. There's nothing that you need to do with it. It doesn't slow down your website in any way. So there's no negative impact through having mediation switched on. Nahoma has said, yeah, I will work on that. I will increase articles to 50 plus. I'm currently on Esoic Access now. My concern is on the niche of my site. With the niche of your site, we always recommend to, first of all, make sure it's Google AdSense compliant, because that's the most important thing. But then also make sure that you're using your knowledge and your unique voice to create a website that's in a niche that you're really interested in. If you're creating a website because you think, oh, this website, I've seen my friend earn a lot of money from it, it's likely to mean that over time you're not going to be as connected into that site and not going to be generating the articles in the frequency that you would do if it was a site that you're really connected to and a topic that you're really passionate about. So it's really important to take all these different things into consideration. As a publisher, you spend a lot of time and work on your site, and you want to make sure that you're enjoying that time, but also that you're getting the financial benefits from it as well. Guava said, hi Heather, it's lovely to see you today, Guav. Welcome to today. Bear with me, apologies. I've got a little bit lost with my questions. Okay, I think I've got it now. Apologies for that. So Nahoma said, is there any way that most of my site articles are past university exams will hurt my acceptance chance? They are engaging. Most articles have average session duration above 5 minutes. It depends on whether they are classified as scraped content. So they could be classified as scraped content regardless of whether they are published elsewhere on the internet. If there's any copyright rules around those or any legalities around that, it could definitely hurt your chances of being accepted. Yeah. I don't work in the platform quality team, so I don't have their full range of knowledge on that in home. So I couldn't say for definite either way. But if you add the site to Esoic, our platform quality team will be able to take a look and make a decision from there. Scientific Monk has said, great, I was unaware of Niche IQ. Yes, I think quite a few people are unaware of Niche IQ at the moment. We're going to be doing a Q&A session about that next week. I think it's got a bit overshadowed with everybody's excitement of Flickify and Humix. So it's something that we're kind of circling back to now. It's just been released a few weeks ago, but it was at the same time as Flickify and Humix. So we're going to be talking a lot more about that in the coming weeks. So Make Money with Jay has said, once our videos are created from your video team, do we need to share them for them to earn from shared, or do they automatically get added to the shared community on Humix? That's a really good question, Jay. You do need to share them. So what I would recommend doing is, even if you haven't got videos created right now, do go to your Humix tab. And I'll just show that to everyone in case there was anyone who wasn't on the call before. Click on channel. switch on the grow and switch on the engage, and then that way when you have got the videos made, they will then automatically go into that shared community network, and then other publishers who have got the engage functionality on will then be able to share your videos as well. So I hope that helps. If you've got any more questions, do let me know. So Guava said, Heather, last week I told you that I'm facing a banking issue and it will take at least a week to solve it, but Ezoic Premium is requesting back-to-back payments. Do I have to pay anything extra if I pay my Ezoic Premium after fee late? No, we don't have like a penalty clause where you have to pay sort of an extra charge, Guav. What I would recommend doing is dropping me a little email through the ticketing system. So create a ticket on that, and I can just check in with the premium team just to make sure that they're happy with everything, and then update you with any feedback that they've got from there. But no, we don't have any penalty clauses in terms of you're charged extra because of a late payment. So no, please don't worry about that. So Chaminda has said, I tried Niche IQ to find keywords, but I can't find low difficult keywords. Okay, so I'm not sure. It's difficult for me to relate that directly to your site, Chaminda, to understand what's going on there. While I can't answer that question specifically, what I can say is that the way Niche IQ works is that it gives you keywords and content ideas based around where your site's currently at and where you're likely to get traffic coming to your site. At Ezoic, we're really conscious that it takes a lot of time and effort to create a website, and we want to make sure that the work that you do has got a good return on investment. So it might be that the keywords that you're seeing perhaps in other tools or when you're doing your own keyword research aren't within the Niche IQ. And the reason for this is our technology is seeing that they just have too few levels of traffic coming to them for the return on that investment, in terms of your site perhaps wouldn't rank in a meaningful place for those keywords. What we wouldn't want to do is suggest any keyword topics that when you created the topic it was just too difficult for you to get onto the first page because of the size of your site, and that the numbers of traffic for that keyword were so low anyway that it wouldn't make a meaningful difference to the traffic coming into your site or your revenue as well. Niche IQ has been specifically built to balance the work that you put in, where your site's currently at, and then also what happens is it does grow as your business grows. So as you grow through the levels, the difficulty of keywords is going to grow, and you might then see some of those keywords that you were perhaps expecting and aren't seeing currently. So Chaminda, I hope that helps. If you do need any other help, we do have a Q&A section next Thursday about Niche IQ. So do join us for that. If you go to the Ezoic Access Now Facebook page, that's got all of the dates and times on there, so you can add those to your calendar. If you're a level 2 publisher and you would like a question answered before then, please do create a ticket and our team will be delighted to assist you. If you're Access Now or level 1, please do go over to the Ezoic community and we can then help support you through there as well. Okay, so I hope that helps. I think I've got sorry, apologies, Guava. I've just seen your question drop in now. Guava said, Heather, my Ezoic premium date was 23rd of October, but now I'll be paying the premium fee on 6th of November. So my premium date will be charged from 23rd to the 6th. No, I don't believe that's how it works. I believe what will happen is you'll be charged either from the 23rd of October, and then any premium revenue that you've missed out on will backdate. But if you do, once you've paid that fee, it sounds like that fee will be going through in the next couple of days. Do drop me a ticket and we can take a look at that for you in detail with the premium team, and get confirmation on that for you. Okay, so I'll just give it another couple of minutes for any questions to come in. If you do have a question, please do let me know in the comments box. I'd be delighted to help you with any questions that you have. What I will do is, if no questions come in the next couple of minutes, I will end the call today and look forward to catching up with you next time. Hi, Gaurav. That's great news. That will really help me to take a look into that with the premium team for you and get the right answer. The premium team are based in the US, so bear with me. I will ask that question today, and then I'll be able to update you tomorrow with their feedback. So Make Money with Jay said, great, I've got all of them switched on and I'm already showing videos, but I've just had 5 videos created from your team and I wasn't sure if I had to do anything with them. Thank you. That's fantastic that you've already got the 5 videos created. That's great news. All you need to do, Make Money with Jay, is add a placeholder to your site and connect those 5 videos to your website pages. Once you've done that, your videos will show on your site on the pages that you want to. What I'll do is, if you go to Umix and click on resources, there's the different articles here that can help you with how to get those all set up on your site. If you find that you're struggling with the embeds, please don't worry. If you're a level 2 publisher, create a ticket and we can talk you through that. Or if you're on Access Now or a level 1 publisher, let us know in community that you've run into problems with that, and we can certainly help you through there as well. I know from feedback, a couple of publishers have found creating the embeds a little bit more challenging than creating the video placeholders. So we are working on making that process more simplified. But do let me know if you are having any problems. Make Money with Jay and be delighted to help you with that. Okay, so thank you all so much for today. It's been a really great session and I've really enjoyed spending time with you all. I'm glad to have been able to have this time with you, and thank you for taking time out of your day to come onto the call today. I hope it's been helpful to you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And do look out for the sessions within our Ezoic Access Now Facebook page, and also do look out for the Ezoic Access Now Twitter account. If you're someone who likes Twitter, I'll enjoy meeting you over on Twitter as well. Well, take care, everybody. Bye for now.